Okay, stop the fucking rioting. I know. You're thinking to yourself, what the fuck is this shit here? This shit is not why I subscribe to you. And you're right, but odds are you're probably not subscribed to me. I have 8 subscribers. So how about you calm down and let me say the Spire what I'm about to say, okay? We all saw the Slay the Spire 2 trailer. I was rock hard lubed up, ready to go the second I read the title. Papa was pumped. So I wanted to jump in and I wanted to play the Spire. So this is William Bradford Holland. My name is William Bradford Holland, in case you guys forgot. And this is William Bradford Holland Slays the Spire. Thank you, yes. Today we are going to be slaying some spires, or trying our damnedest. I will be trying my damnedest. We got a brand new save file here. Full disclosure. This right here? Disclosure. I actually went to school with a man named Disclosure Johnson. You can guess his race. You can guess. I'm not going to tell you what it was. His name was Disclosure Johnson. But full disclosure, I do have a Slay the Spire run through with about, I want to say, 92% completion. Papa's damn near ready to bust, you know? I'm damn near ready to burst all over that thing. I'm almost at 100. We edging. So I wanted to jump in and I wanted to play the Spire. We're going to be starting brand new, fresh. I got my water here. I got enough weed to kill what you humans would call a water buffalo. We're going to be having a good time. We're going to be doing a standard. Ironclad. You know what he does. He's the remaining soldier of the Ironclads. Sold his soul to harness demonic energies. Ah, shit, we're demonic. I actually went to school with a boy named Demonic Johnson. He was Disclosure's brother. Burning Blood. At the end of your combat, heal 6 HP. We have nothing unlocked. I'm about to embark. All right, here's our map. Let's do a little looky-loo. Okay. You think I'm impressed by this? Tutorial. Do you guys want to read it? Here, look at all these fancy words. Oh, defensive cards? Ooh, no way. Oh, above an enemy's head. That's what they want to do to me. Bam. Bam. All right, we got to turn off that screen shake. I want to vomit. Fast mode. You know I want it. You know I want all these. Oh, actually, we can leave that one on. Okay. Oh, return. With that, I end my turn. I am just hitting this bird, man. How do I turn off tips? This ain't me and your mom's date. No tips are getting put in here. Birdman. Actually, this is before this game actually came out. This is what I dressed as for 6th grade. Costume Halloween. The costumed holiday, Halloween. I actually wore this exact getup, posted it online to my MySpace. Remember those back then? And they actually found that photo and used it as reference. So every time you buy a copy of Slay the Spire, I get $389 in royalties deposited into my bank account. So thank you. That's part of how I got all my massive riches. And to afford all my really cool bridges. Ouch. That hurt me. We did it, guys. How embarrassing would it be if I did all that talk and then we die on the first room? We didn't. Combust. Your mom makes me bust. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP. I don't want it. War Cry. I'm not really feeling any of these, but for the sake of the video, we're combusting. We're combusting. I think I want to do a combustion sort of block. Well, that's broken, right? Does that count? I don't know. Does that count as losing HP from a card? Does Rapture and Combust work together? I'm doing a little Google. I don't know if you guys have heard of this website. It is handy. It's called google.com. You go there and you can type in certain questions. And it'll tell you answers to those questions. So it will oh, they do have a strong consistent. But I was telling you, if you go to Google and you type in your questions and hit search, it'll bring up a lot. I mean, a lot of options for you. That was yawn. That boy just yawned at me. Next time I see you, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. Yawning at me like I didn't just change your life by giving you my riches. I don't want to do that. Not yet. I want to get rid of some of this bulk here that I don't want. I mean, come on. I'm full HP. We gotta hit these slimes, huh? Boy, why you slime? This right here is actually your mother's discharge. And then it came to life. So I'm sorry I have to do this to your mother. I've actually never used that synergy before. That's fucking very good. I'm happy I Googled that. Again, check out... Stop with the tips. I know how potions work. Love potion. I open your mom's gullet and I pour it down. Yeah. I'm gonna cleave mom's cleavage. Your mom's cleavage. Ooh, what's behind this room? Let's find some potion. I don't really know fire crotch, or do I want explosive I love exploding things. Upgrade, boss, or boss potential health. We got a good build. We do naturally lose a lot of health. I can always upgrade after. I can always upgrade after. This is actually, this is a I know I joke a lot. I like to have a goofy time on this channel. I'll be the first to admit that. Don't hold it against me. But I swear to God, this guy is who I see when I close my eyes at night. And my sleep paralysis demon, the one we all have, you know, that comes in and pretends to tickle our belly. He looks exactly, he's not holding whatever the fuck that skeleton guy is. But my sleep paralysis demon that comes in and tickles my belly looks exactly like this guy in the face. Those eyes, these eyes right here, that are both wide and squinty in this scout. I'm breathing. That, he does that over me at night, and it disgusts me. It disgusts me. Boom. I like when the fire effects happens and I get to go boom. Boom. Killed him. I love that I just slayed. I want to do that in real life. I sleep with a sword next to my bed, as you would call it. You humans call it one of those sleeping. I would call it a paralysis chamber, but as you guys call it, a bed. When I sleep in one of those, that's good. That's also good. We do have a lot of healing dealing, though. Mama, don't fear the Reaper. I don't. I slayed my sleep paralysis demon. I actually knew a boy growing up who had one of these things. It wasn't exactly like this. His was more tan with like a snout and like a longer body, 4 legs, and like a tail. He called it Rusty, and it would like like that, you know, it would chase a ball. But he had a pet that looked exactly like that, the thing I described. I don't know what it was, but it was disgusting. He would play with that thing for hours. Throwing the ball, going, here, Rusty. And I'd be like, I would take that thing to the nearest Area 51 facility. Because I don't think that thing's right. I don't think normal things bark like that thing barks. Jim. That's his name is Jim. I don't think things bark like that thing barks, Jim. So, he never actually ended up. I'm deciding if I want Thunderclap. Speaking of Thunderclap, I gotta call your mom back. Rewards. Don't forget to check them. Why would I forget that? There's only one screen. Ooh, sparkly darklies. Every 10th attack I play gets doubled. Oh boy. I'm gonna play 10 attacks every turn then. I'll find a way. Do I want to go to the mercantile? Or do I want to defeat an ogre and then go to the campy ogre? One day you guys will all be butterflies. And then I'll respect you. For right now, no respect gets shown. Boom, boom. I want you dead. Imagine if a pickle did have fur on it. Your mom gets to imagine it nightly. I didn't want any of those rewards. They looked stinky to me. I want a bust plus. Your mom makes me a bust plus. That will be the last your mom joke, and that's a promise. I like attacking that guy first. Boom. I like it when they explode from my fire. I like that in real life, too. I'm actually an arsonist. I don't know if I've told you guys that's how I made most of my money, was through arsony schemes. And I would burn down buildings and then collect several different insurance claims. Now, how did you find somebody who would allow you to burn down their building? And I didn't. So I would do it randomly. And then afterwards, I approached them with the idea like, hey, man, you're screwed. But if you split half your money with me, let's just say I have ways of recouping that. And then I would include him in on my next arsony scheme. So that way I had like sort of an arsony pyramid going on. Pyramid scheme of arson. I don't want any of those. I got too many cards. I should have gone to the mercantile. That is an oddly smooth. I was just thinking that stone looks oddly smooth. I would like to point out that they gave the thief in this game the longest nose possible. I don't know what that says, but I know it says something. I just did half that damage to him. Mama, don't fear the Reaper. I won't, son. You're gonna explode. Does that make me anti-Semitic for exploding that thief? If that's what the game wants to call them. Thunderclap. Gotta call your mom back. Hey, Siri, remind me to call their moms back. She did it. Put it in my calendar. Now up next, you know we got the big Chahuncha. I want a Rapture Plus. It ain't enough that I get to heaven. I want to get to heaven, and I want to have 12 people waiting for me. You know what kind of people I mean. The Muslim kind of people that they get offered when they kamikaze buildings. I'm talking virgins. Drink. Oh, I wish I drank that first. Oops. Sometimes I get too high and I forget when I'm playing. Spiky boy. This thing looks delicious. I bet you if you were to crack that open, that thing would have an absolutely supple, juicy inner kind of meat. It would have an inner meat that not only would you daydream about while you're sitting at your cubicle, but also the kind of meat that if you busted it out in a pie, sure, people would look at you weird. Like, let's say it's like a, what would be a good example? Like a dragon fruit pie I bet you've never had in your life. And if you're typing in the comments saying you have now, prove it! Prove it. Print out photographs of you enjoying a nice dragon fruit pie and sending it to me. But I don't know what it is about this guy right here, but he does look delicious. He breathes out of this thing, so let's start there. I bet you that's where most of the nutrients is, too. Let's get that on a table. Cut it open. Eat it. Make it yummy. Boom. This guy was so all up on my dick. Like, why you dick riding? Is this where our first run ends? Dun dun dun! Does the Ironclad go down to Yummy Fruit Boy? Tune in next time to find out. I don't think I do, but I've been wrong before. Not about if your mother loves me. I've never had to question that. She's a good woman. Eat it. He dead. You guys were worried. I felt your butt holes dripping. I felt your butt drip out of your chair. I felt your heart come crumbling down. If anybody's near me and wants to be my full-time band and follow me around for free, let me know. Because I will let you do that. I burst into song often. Sometimes I just need a band there. Fusion hammer. What am I going to be upgrading? And there's other means to do this. We got to focus on taking cards out. There's a mercantile. Followed by a campfire. Or should I go campfire into boss, into mercantile, into... I like that one. This guy does not look delicious. That one, no, that one does though. This one does. I'd eat you and you alone. True Grit. Is that the name of a movie? If it has, I haven't seen it, but it was inspired by my life. So let me know if it's good. Somebody's going to be like, I actually like True Grit. Imagine typing you actually liked True Grit because some guy online asked you to. Imagine the life you lead. It's enough to make a full-grown man sick to his stomach. Feel no pain. I already don't. My pain receptors died off long ago, son. Long ago. I forgot I had Anchor, so take me to court and sue me. Like I'm not already locked up in the legal system enough. Add another one on top, why don't you? Ow, 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 ow. That's what my guy's saying to himself. Ow, 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 ow. You're dead. You're dead. You're not dead. You're dead. You know? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you think you're going to die, and then you don't die, and then you actually end up dying. I forgot which way I wanted. That one. Cryptic writings. Ooh, I'm spooked out by them. I can make it there. Read. Lose 1, lose 2, lose 3. Obtain the book. We are almost 50% of our HP. Did you guys know HP actually stands for... Oh, yes! As a Jewish man, that's my favorite option. HP actually stands for Howard Petzedonian, the man who invented the health point system. Howard Petzedonian was a wise man. He had a lot of, they called him a kook in his early life, but I wouldn't say he was kooky as much as he is eccentric. And he said, what if instead of a beating heart, everybody had a number above their head? And that number would tell you how many hits away you are from dying. Like, let's say you jumped off a cliff, and it went from 12, and you went, gah, and now you're at 9. And they went, Howard, that makes not a lick of sense. And he goes, yet it doesn't, but there will be a world in which that is how we operate, Susan. There will be a world in which we operate through numbered health point systems, Susan. And it just turned out he was talking about video games. So in his honor, that is where the HP abbreviation comes from. Howard Petzedonian. He was an Italian man. Ha! Your owner is dead. How do you feel, Bucket Knight Man? How long do you think this would actually take to put into, or do you think somebody whipped him hard? Oh my god, you're a victim. Oh my god, you're a victim. You've been whipped. And now you're taking the aggression out on me. The cycle repeats. I feel bad for Bucket Knight Man. I feel so bad for Bucket Knight Man. Nobody deserves to live this way. I'm sorry, Mr. Bucket Knight Man. Who whipped you? You team up with me. I have 525 Jewish coins. You team up with me, Bucket Knight Man. Tell me who whipped you. Always kill this middle guy. He will creep on you in the office. Don't let him. Hi-ya! That's what my guy said in his mind. Yeah. Hi-ya. Yeah. Boom. No. No. It's okay, man. Watch him die in an oven. I like to call it the Dutch oven. You guys know what that means. A Dutch oven is where you fart in a bed and you pull the blanket over your lover. And you said, thank you for the sex. Here's me farting in your face. And they go, hey, thank you? I guess I don't really know what the end goal is. I guess maybe to be mean to the girl you're fucking. Or man. I don't judge here on the channel. It's just you, you know? I'm just kidding. Not you. Beautiful. It's beautiful if you're in a gay relationship and you Dutch oven your partner. That is an absolutely breathtaking thing. If I saw one gay man Dutch oven another gay man he loved, I'd start to question, have the politicians seen this? Because if they have, I don't think they'd outlaw it, honestly, because it's one of the most naturally beautiful things a lover can do to another lover. Gay-wise, if you do it to a woman and you're a man, you're a piece of shit. And nobody will love you. As they shouldn't. These are sparkling. That's good with our build. That's good with our build. That's good with our build. Do I want another one? It just helps my chances of finding it. Yeah. Replace one card and add 3 that, in retrospect, don't help you much. Oh well, we're still gonna go this way. We're gonna rest up today. I'm gonna pick up Rage Plus anyways. Gonna go to the boss phase. Ouch, 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 ouch. I like that turn. That was a good turn. Boom. I like when he explodes. So this is a book that wants to kill me? All I tried to do was read, dog. This is why nobody reads anymore. All the books are coming to life and becoming sentient. Why can't you be cool? Do 14 to him. 12? Oh, that makes sense. See, we got a bit of a slow build. We have one of those. I gotta remember. That just helps with finding it. Going on a rampage. Oh my god. I once dated a girl named Paige Rams. Now I hate her guts. She actually wrapped her car around a tree and died. I felt no pain about it. Do you get it? She did make me combust. That took true grit to bust through her. She smelled. To have sex with her and still find a way to bust. That took real skill. Chomp, 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 chomp. That's what I do to your mother's vagina. Your mother's vagine. Watch him explode. I know I'd said I'd make no more your mom jokes, but I made a bunch more. Because I like them. I'm thinking way harder than I should be. I think the marijuana is kicking in, and it's starting to cloud my judgment. I'm starting to envision futures that may or may not happen. There's no way they can take out the whole mall with a single blimp. The Mall of America with a blimp and a missile. No, that can't happen. There's no way that can happen. That's got to be one of those crazy visions we all get when high on marijuana. Marijuana-induced psychoses. Double tap. I know what you're thinking. I'm going to make a joke about boomeranging my sword, double tapping your inflamed moms, I know, I see the joke. Choose a card. I'm going to choose to not make the easy joke about your mother's personal lady parts. That's a lot of damage. That's how you mitigate that. Sometimes you don't need shields. You could just kill your way through anything happening to you. Bam, bam, bam. I once worked with a woman named Bam. Deal 30 damage to all enemies. Don't mind if I do. Z. I think I don't want any of those. I like your tiny crown. Do you play RuneScape Classic? No? Then take that off. This sword looks like a leaf. If you hear my ceiling shaking, I'm actually having several air conditioning units installed by there's 40, maybe actually 42, 43 cranes above my building right now, above my singular home, installing air conditioning units. So if you hear it shaking, there's nothing I can do. I just have a massive roof. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, that did hurt. Is this where we go down? The tiny crown soldier? Is this where we go down? Did the tiny crown soldier? Oh no. That was a big chunky donkey. Oh, tiny crown soldier. We don't have to fight. You are just doing this to be a dick. That one hurt. That one hurt. That one hurt. That one hurt. Boys, I think we might... Oh, I miscounted, didn't I? No, I was exactly right. That's what I did in my head because I'm a genius. Wow. Tiny crown soldier? More like tiny dick you have, guy listening. I know there's no women that know about this channel. Wow. That one was a close. We were nipples. Our nipples were touching death, dog. We literally didn't have another turn. We don't need this. We have a great way of building strength now. I'd say that's the strong suit of the deck. So let's see. I'm thinking, do I even want to discard my hand? Do I even need any of these? I guess I don't really need to discard. Let's do it. Act 3, The Beyond. The Beyond say. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. If there was a cut in the video, it is because I did indeed get a knock on my door, and it was the police with a search warrant. And I said, "What is this for?" And they said, "You're a wanted arsonist." And I said, "The fuck I am." And I was actively holding a torch and a gas can. I was on my way to do some arson. So I felt exposed and seen, you know? So I lashed out of that, not out of anger. I lashed out of, how do you know me? You know? We've all been there in relationships. So then the police, they threw me to the ground. Luckily, I don't know about you guys, but I'm 6'8" and about 340 pounds of 2% body fat and muscle. So I easily overcame them. And I knocked all their brains out. It was a bloody mess. I uppercutted them bitches so hard their heads came out with their spines still attached. And I said, "Find a warrant for that. Where's the warrant for your death?" And nobody had a response to it. So I didn't let them in my home. So I had to wash my hands, and that's what took so long. So I'm sorry there was a cut in the video, but here we are, the Beyond say. Let's give a map a little looky-loo. Where do we want to go? Ignore if you hear me sipping from what would sound like an adult bottle. I am drinking from my Circle bottle, which is an adult bottle. Ooh. Water. This is the first time I'm drinking water in about 3.5 years. I swore off water 3.5 years ago after a disagreement I had with the water company. And I said, all right, I will no longer be using your product. But apparently a doctor said that's not how that works. So here we are. Here we are. I like this boy. Lifelinkers. Oh, no, I actually give to the Lifelink charity. I got to defend against a lot here, okay? Boom, boom, boom. I wonder what these guys are thinking. I know what this guy's thinking. Defend, defend, attack. But what is this guy thinking? He's thinking, how do we get out of here? I gotta get into the money, you see? How do we get out of the body business and into the making money business, boys? That's something even I haven't figured out. Top of the head growth. In a weird way, I like to think we're all thinking of a way of how to get out of the money and into the making, or out of the body game and into the making money game. I like to think we're all thinking that. There. 10 damage there. Boom. Now I gotta nuke this boy. I got a nukey dookie book. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he regrew. This is not where you want to be in the game. I lied. Haha. I love playing the Spire. I don't want any of those. They don't interest me. Gain 2 vulnerable. That's a hard word to say when you're illiterate. I don't know how to read. I've been guessing what these cards do the entire time. Anytime you've seen me read, it's actually an AI program I dubbed in because I'm too embarrassed by my lack of smarts. I'm just going to discard those. I've held on to them for so long. Now watch me explode. Oh, I didn't. Now watch me explode. Imagine actually being dazed for reals. Like in real life. I've been dazed by love. Who hasn't? Who hasn't been to a strip club on a wet Seattle Monday? Down on your luck, hard day at work, boss yelling at you. Had to throw a midget out of the cafe. Who hasn't gone to a strip club looking for love? Who amongst us can hold their head that high? I can't. I'm one of the common folk. You know? We've all been there. Where was there? I knew there was one this way. All right. We're sticking to the original hook. Fight, reward, rare relic. Fight, reward, rare relic. That sounds like something that would be like on a banner during a war. Fight, reward, rare relic. I'm going to fight him. I don't care. Overkill. I always forget I have anchor. Oh, that might have been a mistake. I should have face tanked some of this. 10, 20, 30. Ouch. This is where we end at the giant closing eyeball titties. Oh, man, I'm sorry, guys. I know you were all invested. If go to cashy.com right now. Cash in. I did lose. I know everybody that was the way the betting odds were going. That'd actually be fun. I got to get into contacts with them to see if I could do that. I had a blast slaying. We didn't slay the Spire. We were slain. One unlock. That's it. That's all we got is just these. Heavy blade. More like heavy dong. Spot weakness. Your mom spots on my penis. Your mom spotted my penis. Limit break. More like break your mom's bra. Carrying around them heavy, heavy knockers. You know I'm going to continue. We got a whole new character, my favorite character. The Witchy. That's we have the Ironclad. Next time we will be playing as the Witchy. The Witch. Have a fun night, everybody. Be safe. Use condoms. And spay and neuter your son. Have a great one.